Energy bills are rising, food prices are rising, inflation is rising, and very soon also the government is going to remove £20 a week from some families who believe they really cannot afford that. Now, do you really understand the pressure that some people are feeling at home?
Yes, and that's why we've raised the living wage by the record amount.
Energy bills rising, food prices rising, taxes rising, inflation rising, and the Prime Minister tries to justify a cut of £1,000 a year in universal credit, effectively the biggest overnight cut to the basic rate of social security since World War II, with this.
We've raised the living wage by the record amount.
It's not the first time the Prime Minister has used this argument to justify the cut, which could plunge 800,000 people into poverty.
I'm proud that we've bumped up the living wage. We've continually increased the living wage last time by a record amount.
Well, let's take a look at that. Using the government's own figures, the living wage rose by 2.2% in April this year compared to the previous year. But in April 2020, the rise was nearly 3 times larger at 6.2%. And in 2019, the boost was almost 5%. So in fact, the most recent rise was the lowest increase in the national living wage since the policy was first introduced. So when the Prime Minister says this,
I'm proud that we've bumped up the living wage. We've continually increased the living wage last time by a record amount.
he's once again talking complete bollocks.